Hi and welcome, I'm E07 and today we're playing Hearts of Iron 4, La Resistance, on our historical Germany playthrough. As you can see, the screen is currently frozen, and that's because I decided to make a small cut in the last episode because it was going to be 1.5 hours otherwise, so I split it up into two kind of meaningful parts here. So we start off where we left off yesterday. So we do a little bit shorter interlude in between these two episodes so they come out fairly close to each other anyway. So back to old me from when I actually recorded this thing. Alright, so our first taste of war. And yeah, perfect. Poland has capitulated. Let's just make a pause there for now. That means we started getting our paratroopers. It's a perfect date. So 11 days to capitulate Poland. That's okay, I feel. Alright, so this is gonna be the army that goes for Norway. And actually just send them over here for now. We need to do a little bit of organizing. We're gonna need to keep a few of these divisions. Alright, yeah, that's our garrison divisions, of course. And these guys are training up. Right there, we want to have a few of these still on the Eastern Front. So he's at 7%, he's at nothing. New trait. Oh, he's an engineer, but he hasn't. Current progress 12%. So he's been fighting, but he didn't get any kind of progress towards the infantry leader. Schultz. Alright, so Schultz is the one that's done the best, it seems like. Let's promote him over to Army Group 1. I want him over here in the first. We need to change this one so we don't mix it up. Let's use this one. And let's call it the first garrison. Gonna need to build more of these troops. So what happened here in Poland then? I guess we're gonna have some events or something fire here soon. We've got 95% compliance, that's nice. But I think we're at the point that we're gonna get an event or something for this. I haven't actually seen it before. So let's not do too much for that. These guys that we just reassigned, probably gonna have 2 armies here. I'm gonna have 2 on the other side as well. We're gonna need to build more of these as well. Now we can't really put them on a front line, a unified front line just yet, so do it that way, and we just have them deploy here, and we'll don't need to have them down there. That is more than well enough guarded by these divisions. And alright. That's how we need to do something with these factories and those paratroopers. I'm just waiting for the date to pop over. See if anything fired, but nothing seems to be firing instantly there. Alright, so these guys are also gonna have to be. I'll put them up there. Probably, yeah, we're gonna jump them from there. So let's move these transports over there. And these guys stand down. They probably didn't do very much, did they? And we can have all our bombers. Or we can keep the bombers down there, or we can have these guys stand down. No, stand down, perfect. I can probably hold them as well. Let's keep them there somewhere. These guys hold. It's not like we're ever gonna have them on any other missions than close air support, so. And these we want to move over to Rhineland. And these guys we want to move over to Westphalen. These guys we can move over there as well. And we're actually gonna hold them for now. But move, yeah. And these guys probably better off flying interception missions from here. And that's a backline, so that's a low priority reinforcements. Same thing with this. This is the Italians. We might actually have to bolster the Italians' defenses a little bit here. It seems the French are being very overzealous there. Let's take these guys. Your training is over. You go and help out our Italian friends. And that means we put these divisions to deploy to there. Should be fine. And garrison. Let's put on some more. And how much special forces cap do we have? Do I have enough to add another one? I wonder. Probably want to get another one out first though, before we start. We can add more than that. That's nice. Could have a... no, we can't have another marine division just yet. How many do we need for? I think we only need 3. For... well, we want to have one up here for Narvik, one in Trondheim down there, and one for Bergen. Could use one for Stavanger too, actually. Now we'll take the Mountaineer. The extra Mountaineer is going to be more helpful once we actually land. Let's pop you in there so we know where you are. And deploy. Means the rest of them are probably going to be deployed soon. Let's put these up in Holstein. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we got an additional 3 factories to sort out. Where do we want to put them? Oh, we're still running a rubber deficit, and we're gonna be running even more on this one, so let's stay away from things that need rubber. We do want to have more of these anti-tank guns. These ones. We're not that hot on tungsten either, but we are in... we do have enough of the medium tanks. We could reduce those down a little bit now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put some... I want to put 2 more factories into anti-tank. Support equipment. We're gonna add some support companies to things soon, so let's increase the production of that a little bit. And artillery. Well, let's put another one on artillery as well. And I think we're fine for most other things. Let's put another one on there. We've got the factories to spare. And armored cars. Doesn't hurt if we can get out more armored cars so we can put them into garrison forces later as well. Alright, so we just need to halt these. Let's move them over to Frankfurt somewhere. And from the garrison divisions here, we want to have down the bottom, I think. Yeah, we've got a few unassigned ones here, so let's use these 2. And let's put them into Danzig so we've got something in the port there as well. Just in case. And that's actually pretty good port. This is level 5 and Königsberg is level 5. What decisions now? Oh, it's a decision. Well, I really want to see what this is, so let's go for it. Ah, alright. And that means, do we have them? That's maybe for the part here in Danzig, is it? No, that's a core of ours, isn't it? As a claim, as a core, yeah. So it just became a regular collaboration government. Which means we've got, what do they have? We probably lost loads of factories there again, didn't we? Yeah, 5 of them. So we want to put 5 of them back. Alright, we should have done that before, my bad. let's take one off anti-air then. Let's take one from there. We do need these anti-tank guns out. Let's take one off motorized. This save us a little bit of rubber as well. And how many more do we need? 2 more. Alright, so let's pick these 2 up there. And we'll start adding these in soon again. Tyrol. I think actually we might want to be building refineries in Tyrol instead. Let's cancel that one. And West 30. Thought maybe they'd have a little bit more infrastructure there, but no. Let's put another 3 in there. Do we have any ones here? In Czechoslovakia. And they're all built up. We've got 2 slots there, 1 slot there. Well, let's put them in there. And anti-air guns, of course, in these states. It does make sense to put them in Königsberg then, instead of Ermland Mazur. We're also going to want to have more of these, of course. I don't think we can build any more in these states, no. So 70, 70, 70, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. And they of course should be up top, Sudetenland. Is that a... yeah, that's an 80. Perfect. So we'll let that queue go. Actually, let's pop 2 levels of air bases up top. Those go really quickly to build. Alright, so now we're on a convoy war. That's the Italian submarines, they're gonna be dead soon. Down there, where's this one then? 100. Oh, our aircraft have been doing some combat raiding. No, we killed some submarines, that's good. Yeah. Oh yeah, the French have cruiser submarines as well, I forgot about that. Oh. They're losing a lot of submarines, the French. Now let's keep it playing here. I wonder what happens here now with the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Well, we have our blessing. We already did this by decision, right? Not like the decision cost any political power or anything. And we're having trouble with oil. But we should be getting a new one of these soon. Don't really want the expeditionary force from them. Or do we? We could use that to bolster up. Let's take... no, I don't want to send it. Send request. Oh well. That's fine. Okay, so now we got all of these 7, okay. Oh, that may be is for when we get them back from there. Oh well, let's tack these on again where we took them off. Since we got them back. And keep that one there. That's, yeah, it's fine. Let's put another one, few on there. Let's put one on there even though it's not going to be used yet. And let's put another 5 on there so any extras we get can go into there for now. And yeah, we're producing outdated equipment, we know. We've got loads of air wings not doing anything. And at the moment we're using a lot of fuel. That's mostly our air. Our navy is using a whole lot as well. Is it out? Are they moving? No, they're docked. So we want to have these over, probably over here for now. We're going to start planning out the next attacks. Yeah, we're moving all our tanks and everything as well, but we're strat redeploying them. They shouldn't be using fuel. What are they doing with all their submarines here? Well, it's better that the aircraft get to kill them. Oh, these recon planes must be doing great for finding them. Alright, so what we... Oh, we found convoys. Is this an invasion, or... They've got nothing to do down here, the British. Yeah, okay, so I want to see what happens here now. And we are gonna honor the treaty. Alright, so they lost it anyway. We probably lost loads of factories there again. Let's see if we at midnight. Let's bump the speed up. Or I thought we would be losing those factories that we gained again. It seems not. Oh well. What do we have here? Farm Sims, Jaeger, get in there. And we've got our... and another battle down here. Alright, so they're starting to hunt us down here as well. That's good, they're burning fuel. And we're sinking their fuel transports. And up here. Very well. And up here we sunk yet another one. And the UK has... maybe we can't actually see that anymore now. Oh, this was nice. We can actually see there. Good enough that we can see all their classes and everything here. So no new carriers. And probably the same amount of all of these. But we wanted to see here the convoy count. Is that under civilian maybe? It should be. Dockyards used in other ship production. Alright, that's not what we were looking for. Ah, alright. Well, we're gonna have to infiltrate the British soon and do all these missions there. We're waiting for this one. Okay, so we got the last Panzer Division. And that means we probably want to set up a few more for training. Can have these on low. Let's put in 4 more and no, 1 low. There we go, 4 more. And we're going to start producing the better tanks soon as well. Here we go, and I think we should be, oh, we can choose on 2 Soviets and an Italian and another French. Don't want another French. Could have another British one. Don't want that either. So let's take Sophia there. And yeah, she can probably be on, or do we want to start building an intel network here? We probably do. So let's go there. Yeah, we don't need to look at all of these. Stop pushing that button. Okay, let's check the ledger, the end of it. Yeah. What do we have down here? Foreign influence? No. And war bonds? Yes, please. Alright, so we're starting to sing some New Zealand ones as well. I just want to have some time pass before we finish off the episode now. because the next thing we're going to do is invade Scandinavia, but that's not going to be until about April, so we've got a few more things to do before that. So we're back up to high speed. We're going to have these, that's a real naval fleet battle. I will check that in a little bit and see if we lost anything. We can go from here to Copenhagen. Our attaché is still there. I thought we weren't allowed to have those when we came to when we went to war. Oh well, no, we'll stay. If we're allowed to stay, we'll be staying. Alright, so we'll have these guys. Just a normal front line there. I'm gonna get up there. Yeah, and these are so our first tech for this this episode. We're obviously just gonna take the next one. And let's see here, we've got these guys. Yeah, get up there. We want to have one of these guys go from there to there. There's probably not going to be anyone defending there. It usually isn't. We want to take the airport here. And isolate Copenhagen, so we'll be dropping here and here as well with the other two divisions once they're done. And can actually bring Romel's guys up here. And let's take the Panzer divisions. And they go up there. Yeah, they should be. We will see if we can't separate those out a little bit so they can go by Aarhus. We'll have, that's the naval invasion alarm, isn't it? Or something, dangerous naval invasion in the Balkans. Okay, we're gonna have to look at that. Just wanna have these, they go straight for there. Okay, so down here by the Balkans, the British are invading, must be here. Why are they doing that? Because the Italians don't have any kind of defenses there at all. Okay, so we've stabilized the front here anyway, that's good. Well, maybe we need to send something down to help the Italians. We've got these two guys. We've got everyone up here on the Ostfront. Now is it shift click? So we just have one. Well, maybe we can return expeditions, expedition. We can send, no, request. There we go. No. Alright, they don't want to give us anyone. So close him down. We could send some. They're fighting there. This isn't very good. What are you doing, Italy? They're probably not doing very well down here. Well, they got all their troops down in Africa, of course, and they're surrounded down here. Okay, and he is reinforcing now, so he's gotten his last one. Let's get them on convoy raiding. They're better off up there. Did we lose one here? On the way to repair, alright. These ones actually have pretty good good enough HP that they can survive a little bit. And I think that means, yeah, they're all done. So now we're building, we want to ramp up production of these as well. As soon as we... No, we don't want to do... Actually, let's just put these down at the bottom and make it a full line. So anything that goes in and out to repair can come from these. I want these out as soon as possible, and these will very soon be done. That will give us a lot of extra dockyards. Let's see where these are going. Yeah, they're going for Vlor. Well, actually, a neighboring state. Okay, so rubber. That means we're in October. We should be able to go for computer. It's a little bit ahead of time, but not a lot. Don't lose that many days on it. And the penalty reduces for the time. Did we actually lose a submarine here? Or no? Well, we could be. I think our submarines should be good enough that they can hide from most of the navies around here. Okay, so they're piling in down here. But we've got more fighters than they have, and they've only got fighters here, no bombers. They're trying to gain air superiority. Well, succeeding fairly well as well. Oil status is good. We'll retake this when we take Yugoslavia later. No hurry there. We want to have our border secure there. We might actually want to move one more of these. No, we can close that one down. Heinrichi or Wieselben. Heinrichi didn't get anything. We could move Wieselben down and also help out here. That means we've got 3 attacking armies. Yeah, let's pop him up there. And let's put him on the... Okay, let's do that this way then. Put him on the Dutch. And we'll move that one down to... yeah, there. It's perfect. Because this is where the main thrust is going to go through, of course. We might as well have a lot of infantry to fill the gap. Okay, so trade interdiction is done, and our next objective is coal, and especially this rubber. +2 per refiner is so good for Germany. And after that it's time to go down to Weißeruber. I think we're getting quite close to the end of this episode. I think we've been recording for about 50 minutes. That's a shame. And these are going to get crushed out of here as well. I want to see how they do down here, how long time they can hold out. It's weird that some of them come up as naval combats and others do only as convoy raiding. Alright, so I think Mr. Rommel is here. Let's get him in. Oil processing. And yeah, we want to go for the next one. That's an additional 50% fuel gain from refineries. So we're getting 650 from the refineries now. We're still importing a lot of it. Yeah, we're not full yet, so keep it as it is. Or what happened there? No, it's still the same. That's gonna finish soon, and we'll be done with all of these. And starting to build up our anti-air defenses there as well. Yeah, we haven't gotten level 3 ones yet. Alright, so we're starting to get a lot more air experience there. We might want to save that for the 1940s variants. Let's see what we can do with this experience. If we were to bump the engine up, that'll make them fairly competitive at least with we'll do that. We'll have them up. We'll call them Emil. And we keep those as they should all have been reinforced by now, of course. So let's do it. Not sure which one we were in on. Oh, it was highlighted. Perfect. Let's keep building those. We're doing okay down there again. Okay, so I think we just got Bismarck and Tirpitz out. Indeed we did. So let's start with 5 on each of those. There we go. March. Probably wanna December, but that one's gonna finish in December, and then we can pop everything into there, I think. We want to have a few more into there as well. So we try to, yeah, we'll do it this way, and we'll finish off all of them as soon as possible. And then they should all be done. Probably want to have these in a little bit sooner. Well, let's do it that way and take 5 from there. I'll put the submarines back to 3 and we'll put them up there. That way we'll build all of these as fast as possible. And just keep dropping down the factories until they're all done. And probably want to put that one up top. So it's because that's the one that's going to take the longest to finish. Alright, let's go again. I wanted to check that one out. No, it wasn't a naval combat. Alright, so the panzers are done. And we do want to have these anti-tank ones, but that ahead of time penalty is quite bad at the moment. We'll wait, hold off a little bit, so we don't have to spend double the time. So we have something to convert our old Panzer IIIs into. And we'll add them onto our Panzer divisions. An extra piercing never hurts. We want to go up there, down here, for the next radar. 150 days? Sure. It's a big upgrade for both our ships and a lot of the other things. Okay, so those two, pop you into this one for now. We've got all the other big ships. And we just keep this small fleet active for now. And then when we're getting ready to invade Norway, we'll probably have to use our entire fleet, because going out into the eastern North Sea and the Norwegian Sea here is usually quite dangerous, especially once we declare war on Norway and they join the Allies. And we're not getting all the oil we want. And he's soon done with his collaboration government down there. Could send someone down here to redirect trade a little bit. And what are we running a deficit of? Tungsten, of course. Now, instead of doing all of these all the time, we're gonna try to get, as we did in the Italy campaign, used to using, not this one, lost ships, current month, last month. Okay, so we've lost 3 submarines. Probably in the same battle. Canadian destroyers. We can't really see what class they were of, but I'm guessing they were some of the early... That's 2 from here. Probably these A types. And they'll get replaced. We can send these out now too, on convoy raiding. Is there a full wolf pack? Probably hold. Now we want to keep these active for now. We'll send these up here as we invade Norway as well. Okay, so we could continue down here, but I think we do want to utilize these these ones first to get these two in place. We're probably not going to be able to get both of them, but these reduce the surface visibility, which reduces the hit chance of anything that fires towards them. So this means torpedoes have a harder time to hit and guns have a harder time to hit, so increasing the survivability of our ships. And we don't have very many of them, so those two are very good. And the others here are okay, although no. Those are the carrier ones, we don't really need them. We've got a few destroyer ones here, we don't, or a destroyer one there, we don't really need that. So these two are really good to get, and then of course all the way down here for the submarines are really good for putting the pressure up in the Atlantic. But let's start off with these, since we've got a very limited amount of ships and we want to try to keep them. Alright, so you get in there, and we'll set another paratrop order from there to there. Okay, I was kind of hoping you would tack onto there, but no. And how are we doing? No, we don't want to look at that. Okay, so we've lost 3 submarines, and can't we see an entire one here? No, it doesn't put out the last month, current month. It would be nice if we could have a kind of summary of the current year. The submarines we lost aren't in there yet, so I need to add this last month into the current year. We killed about 120 ships for 3 submarines. Alright, so we got 2 of those finished. They're building at maximum. And we've got, want to start building these up at maximum as well then. And pop down the submarines to the bottom. And have those 2 building, continue building there. Alright, we finished the panzers. We of course need to put the new panzers in production. And these cost, I think the tungsten requirement goes up, or is it only the steel? No, of course we want to have these. No, it's only the steel. What we could do, however, is, what do we have for speed on these Panzer IIIs? That's 10, isn't it? 9.2. Do we want to know? We don't want to spend that much. No, we probably do. We're going to gain loads of more. Let's put 25 into 2 decks of armor at least. We'll speed them up a little bit. And I think the armored cars are also 10. No, they're 12 now. So, and the motorized are 12. So we can't move any faster than 12. But we'll have to wait. We can get up to almost 12 if we do it that way. And just 1 deck of armor. But that's a lot of our experience to put into that later. And then we got to 11.7, and I think that's gonna be good enough. Panzer 4A, yeah, sure. Now we'll start replacing those. Well, now we need a lot of panzers. I need it for, oh yeah, because we're currently deploying them. So we want to tell them to go upgrades and reinforcements at high priority. Everything's at high priority here. That's so we can have a little bit of a difference here. They've got everything, and that'll soon be done. These ones are missing loads of things, of course. They've got everything. Towed artillery, yeah, sure. And they're on low, so we can probably keep reinforcements on medium there. We don't need a lot of that. And how are you doing? We're getting a lot of trades down here in the Alps. It's not really tank country down here either. Can probably send our mountaineers down there when we're done up in Norway with them. Send volunteers. What do you want to send? 5 divisions. Well, they'll probably go down here and help out, so sure. Let's close those down. There's still the oil from Romania. We are at war. Yeah, we are. Italy's really losing a lot. And so is the UK and France. And Australia. Oh, we must have sunk those at sea, of course, while they're transferring. Agency. Okay, so they might be for the better that they take these islands anyway. American operative captured. Alright. Can we see her anywhere? Probably not. Yeah, well, that's fine. Oh, perfect timing. Now we know about that, and they're invading the other one there. And we got 20% more collaboration in France. That's going to be helpful once we get in there. 6% surrender level, yeah, 20% collaboration. I think that's 25% we need. But I'm fairly sure we can't get in and do any more of those. Okay, so you're a lot better here in England than you are. And we're gonna wait until we get a little. We can probably run a mission in England now, actually. Let's see, no, Intel Agency, of course. No, 35, alright. So let's take you down. Control trade. And you're the French one. We probably want to try to boost ideology, propaganda. Could do that. Resistance, control trade. Well, let's try some. No, we need an Intel network first, of course. And how are we doing on our cryptology then? Okay, so Belgium is soon done. And then we'll go France after that. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so we got another one there. And can probably start pulling out some more. Let's see, did we have anything? We want to have the new radars before we do this, I think. Before we start upgrading those, and there's not really anything to upgrade on these either until we get that. Well, we could use another heavy cruiser, but we really want to update these. If we're going to put any more of them in water, we want to have the new radar for that as well. Well, I wonder. December, that means we've got this one and the other one. We've got about 4 months. Let's see here, we've got Scharnhorst. And what would it take? This button here is very good if you don't get the upgrade button here. So that's just 2000 IC to refit it into almost the same as the Bismarck class. It's not the same armor, of course, but the only difference between these two classes is that this one has armor 2, this one has armor 1. They've got the exact same equipment on them. So upgrading to the armor will cost you nearly 9000 IC. That's 2/3 of a new ship. While just upgrading all the equipment on board, except for the armor. They both got engine 2 already. Will just cost 1/6 of a new ship. So we'll increase our surface detection and especially the light attack and anti-air. And the anti-air there is really important because heavy ships, especially battleships, get attacked a lot by aircraft, and it's their anti-air that actually sinks or destroys enemy aircraft. on all the other smaller vessels don't get attacked, they only reduce the damage. And if we press this here, it will tell us that with max dockyards it's going to take 103 days or 3 months to complete this refit. This is fine. And we'll also do the same thing with Gnesno. That means we should have them done before Weisserubung. So the same thing there, 103 days, sure. That means they were already in port, so they should show up here. These are now the most important things for us to have dockyards on. So let's take them all off the submarines. And let's actually split up when this one is done soon, they'll all go down there. We can keep the second line of destroyers. I don't think we've got any new equipment for them at all. We're gonna upgrade the hull of these soon. And the torpedoes, hopefully. Let's put a second line of these on. I'll put that up to 6. Into the high sea fleet. Oh, I can actually do it that way for now. And then pop them both up to 10. Then pop them down the bottom. Should be fine. Let's keep that at 8. No, 7. 8. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just so we start getting these out a little bit faster once they're done. And alright, how long time do we have until that? 20 days. This episode's also become very, very long, so I think I'm gonna end this here, and I'll see you next time when we invade Scandinavia, hopefully. We should be able to pass the time until that anyway. So thank you for watching and take care. See you next time. And we'll pause there.